Hey everyone, it's your girl Kiara and I'm back with another YouTube video. On this video, I'm gonna talk about some of the things I don't necessarily love about having locks. And by no means is this meant to be a negative or pessimistic video, but with every journey there's ups, there's downs, and I just wanna share some of those things that some folks might not think about when they install their locks, okay? If you're new here, I've been locked for 5 years. This is my 5th year. So these are Braidlocs that turned into locks over time, and they're DIY Braidlocs, meaning I did this myself, okay? But with that said, there's a lot to be known when it comes to maybe the not so nice side of having Microlocs. So let's kick it off. So the first thing I don't necessarily enjoy about having Microlocs is it's a little bit more of a higher maintenance style than I thought. Not to say it's like high maintenance, because to me it's a lot easier than loose natural and just trying to figure out the best products and work through all the different styling. But something to note, if you do decide on Braidlocs as your starter locks, you're going to have to actually crochet your roots when it comes to your retwist. That means you're not going to just grab some lock gel and just, retwist the roots like so. You're actually going to have to go in with your crochet needle and interlock the roots. So this can happen every 4 to 6 weeks. And depending on how many locks you have, it could take all day. So just, once you have your locks installed, just set a day every month and a half aside where you're like, yeah, this is my interlocking day. I'm very blessed to get help from my husband, who also has locks. So he has locks, I have locks, we help each other. But like if you are on this journey on your own and it's DIY everything, it's gonna take you some time, but you can always go get that done by a loctician, but that's gonna, cost you some coin. But yeah, that would be the first thing. It's more medium maintenance. The work continues, okay? So next, something I will say that I don't always like about locks. I don't know if this is a unique thing that I'm going through, but I find that the longer my hair drops, like the flatter it looks, unless I actually put some pipe cleaners in my hair or braid up my hair. And I don't know if I was necessarily looking for like a super straight style with this, but that's what it's giving. So if you want that bone straight look, just know as your locks drop and drop and drop, it's defying gravity. So it's going to be straighter and straighter and straighter and straighter and straighter. But if you want that curl and voluptuous look, you can still attain that. It's just going to take a little bit of work. Okay. But yeah, so I'm 5 years locked, and I believe I have about 19 inches of hair now. 19 going on 20, but yeah, I'm pulling down, Yeah, the hair is dropping. I have a little bit of bounce because I used some pipe cleaners last week in my hair and I've been letting it rock and roll, but it will look like straight, like somebody took a flat iron and just like flat iron my hair. That might be a pro for some folks. For me, I don't necessarily enjoy that all the time. There's a lot of pros that rebuttal the cons, but this is about the things I don't necessarily always love, right? But there's a lot to love. I don't know, I just love locks, but this video is a little difficult, but I was like, I gotta share some of the other stuff, because I can talk about what I love about locks all day, all week, all year, all month, all of that stuff, okay? Something else I don't necessarily love about locks is, oh my gosh, your locks can attract so much lint and like debris and things of that nature. So having a solid wash routine is so important. But yeah, you're also at times you might find that you're gonna have to like pick it out of your hair and like brush your hair to get all that stuff out, because if you don't, you're gonna be looking like you might need shelter. You might be in need of shelter. I don't know. I personally am not a fan of like that look. You always want to, in my opinion, keep your locks as neat as possible, but just know that with this style, debris and like little particles will be stuck in your hair and you will have to like take it out, brush it to get like that lint and stuff out of your hair. So yeah, something I don't necessarily love about locks. Lastly, I would say I love the bun look of my locks, but it could be really heavy on the roots. So if you do updo styles, just know like your hair is a lot heavier because it's not just loose natural hair, it's compacted hair that's been scrunched together over time, right? and budded together over time. And so it's heavier at the roots. That can cause a lot of tension on your scalp over time, and it's counterproductive, right? We want to have healthy hair. And so as your locks grow and they get heavier, you got to be careful with how often you're putting your hair up in high buns and high ponytails and things of that nature. So, but you know what, that probably transpires into other looks, because even with loose natural, you can't like, you know, have super tight buns either. So, I mean, hey, this could just be a neutral thing. We loving the locks. There's more to love than to not love. Okay, period. Those are just a few quick things I would say I don't necessarily love about having locks, but overall, I think that the pros outweigh the cons. Patience is a virtue. Again, my name's Kiara Cherie. This is my YouTube channel. I talk about all things microloc related, DIY lock related, also travel, fitness, friendships, and a lot more to come. So if you're vibing with the video, go ahead and subscribe. And if you know someone that's thinking about locks and maybe they want a different perspective when it comes to the not so enjoyable things, feel free to share this video. But disclaimer, there's a lot more again to love than to not love. But yes, let me know your thoughts as well. Comment below. Like, are you on your lock journey? How's it going? What things are you learning along the way? I really want this channel to be a community, and community is much more than me. I appreciate you all. Oh, and shout out to all my new subscribers. I'm almost at 700 subs, and that's crazy. I didn't think people really cared about what I had to say like that. Yeah, so the journey continues with the locks. All right, guys, take care. Bye.